Same corner, same quiet smile, like no time had passed. You asked, still taking your coffee black? I laughed, doctor says I shouldn't. You pushed the cup toward me, and since when did you start listening? For a moment, we weren't two old men. We were 25 again, with more plans than money. Funny, the years changed our faces, but never our conversations. Play one more song, then we'll go. No need to hurry, we've earned this slow. Play one more song, let the night breathe. The guitar found its place somewhere between us. You tapped the table, keeping time, like you always did. No one applauded, no one had to. Some songs were never meant for crowded rooms, only for people who already know the story behind them. Play one more song, then we'll go. No need to hurry, we've earned this slow. Play one more song, let the night breathe. You looked at me and quietly said, we worried about so many things. I nodded, and almost none of them ever happened. We both smiled, not because life was easy, because it turned out then our fears. Play one more song, pour one more cup, leave tomorrow where it belongs. Play one more song, if this is the last one, let's make it worth remembering. We walked outside, the rain had almost stopped. You buttoned your coat, I carried the guitar. Neither of us said goodbye. We simply said, same time next week. Some friendships never need bigger words. There's a chair by the door. No one moves it, not even me. Every Thursday after work, I'd hang my coat on the same old hook. Order I keep the change, listen more than I spoke. The men around that table could fix a truck with baling wire, cold old ball games from memory, laugh like tomorrow wasn't promised. Most of them are gone now. Funny, the room got quieter long before my hearing did. Pull up that chair, stay a while. The night gets shorter when stories breathe. Pull up that chair, there's room for one more. The bartender's son runs the place today. He calls me sir, I still catch myself waiting to hear his father's voice. The jukebox leans a little farther, the floor still creaks near the window. Even the silence has grown older with me. Some memories don't hurt anymore, they simply sit beside you like old friends who've stopped asking questions. Pull up that chair, stay a while. The night gets shorter when stories breathe. Pull up that chair, there's room for one more. Age doesn't steal a man's strength, it teaches him where not to waste it. The years took faces, they never took the lessons. Pull out that chair, one more song. The lights are low, the fire is warm. Pull up that chair, morning comes, I leave $1 on the bar. Not because I have to, because some places deserve to know they were never forgotten. The ashtray's still there, same cracked glass, same corner of the bar, only the hands have changed. Back then we'd fill this room with loud opinions and cheap cigars. Every man certain tomorrow would wait. Charlie argued baseball, Eddie never trusted the news. Frank tuned my old guitar by ear, never missed a string. Now their names live in the pauses between songs. Funny thing about getting older, you stop counting birthdays and start counting empty chairs. Raise one slow for the old days, not because they're gone, because they were ours. Raise one slow, then let it rest. The bartender asked if I needed another. I smiled. At my age, you learn there's a difference between wanting more and having enough. Outside, rain polished the sidewalk like it had all those years ago. The city kept changing its face. Somehow, this old guitar still knew mine. Raise one slow for the old days, not because they're gone, because they were ours. Raise one slow, then let it rest. His night trying to be remembered. An old man spends his nights remembering the ones who should have stayed longer. That's a lesson no book ever teaches. Raise one slow, leave no tears. The road was good, the miles were real. Raise one slow, then head on home. Tomorrow we'll open this bar again. Someone new will take this stool. And if these walls could speak, they'd tell him we were here long before the silence moved in. Sunday morning came again, the bells still rang, even though fewer people stopped to listen. There was a wooden bench outside the little church. Old men gathered there long after the service ended. Nobody hurried home, coffee cooled, stories warmed. A farmer talked about the drought, a mechanic laughed about the truck he'd been fixing since last winter. No one cared who was right, only who was honest. Looking back, I don't remember every sermon, but I remember every face. Sit a while, that's enough. The world can wait one more hour. Sit a while before we're names. I stopped there last October. The bench was weathered, one board had split, the paint had finally surrendered. The voices were gone, only the wind finished their conversations. I ran my hand across the old wood. Some places still remember us, even after we stop showing up. Sit a while, that's enough. The world can wait one more hour. Sit a while before we're names. was coming. Sit a while, leave no rush. The years move fast, the heart does not. Sit a while, that's how stories stay alive. I stood long after the bell was silent, not praying, just listening. Sometimes that's the closest a man gets to hearing home.